at the Pine Valley Lodge, loading up the provisions. It's go time, baby. What do you think, JB?
I'm ready. Been waiting my whole life for this.
I've been making the annual pilgrimage to the Wallowa Mountains since 2011 with the Wallowa Alpine Huts and our guide, Victor McNeil. In 2020, things got weird with the advent of COVID, and the coming season looked grim as to whether it made sense to return to the hut under those circumstances. Fortunately, Victor and his wife Kelly had just started a new guide service, Eagle Cap Mountain Guides, and they were offering the one trip we had talked about year after year on the Skin Track, which was a traverse of the range from Cornucopia to Wallowa Lake. The idea of carrying everything we would need for 4 days in the backcountry on our backs was as attractive as it was terrifying. When I became aware of this first ever commercial traverse of the range, I jumped at the opportunity. Our group was made up of chargers John Dole, Ryan Buchanan, and John Burrell, and of course our guides Kelly and Victor. We set out on our journey on March 25th, just as a system was moving out of the range after depositing fresh snow throughout. We enjoyed 3.5 days of blue skies as we made our way toward Wallowa Lake.
Don't need them where I'm going. The aliens make sense to me. Communicate telepathically. They accept me for who I am, even though I'm just a man. We just laugh and spend the days on our planet far away.
We learned that Kelly had traversed the range back in 2014 as part of a crew that was reenacting the original traverse of the range conducted in 1960 by a group of 4 locals.
The first traverse, I believe, was in the 50s or 60s, and it was by some ranchers that just wanted to see if they could. They set off with wool pants and tiny skinny 3-pin boots and skis, and they went from the north side down the south side. So they started at Wallowa Lake, and then they came out around Cornucopia. And on the way, they ended up getting stuck in this huge storm, big old blizzard. And then the last day, and it just totally broke.
Eruptions are so senseless from this perspective. We've forgotten we're all connected. Ooh, na, na, na. Ooh, yeah. So send my love.
Well, here we are waiting it out while Victor and Kelly try and figure out where we're going to go next. So yesterday, we started out like over here somewhere, Grateful Ridge, and we popped over here, dropped down into that gully detoured back over to that saddle right there, dropped in and went down this gully all the way into the valley below. And then we just booted up this morning.
That's a good run.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, day 3. Walking up to this saddle here to get the day started. Victor, tell us a little bit about this traverse and your kind of experience with it and knowledge of it.
All right, well, we're doing a south to north traverse, following some of the prominent peaks and features through the Wallowas here. We're kind of getting to the center of the range now. We've got Cornucopia Peak up above us here, and we're essentially working our way up into the saddle. We will gain the ridge, follow that out towards Sentinel Peak, and then continue working towards Pete's Point and Aneroid. And we're following along the different forks of the Imnaha River draining down below us. We camped on the other side of this ridge and Marble Peak behind us last night down at the South Fork of the Imnaha. And then today we're traveling through the Middle Fork of the South Fork of the Middle Fork, and then on the other side of this ridge is the West Fork of the Wallowa, draining down to Wallowa Lake, and we will be finishing the traverse down at Wallowa Lake itself. This line is a little bit known amongst those who have spent a decent amount of time in the Wallowas. I took this route on my own a number of years ago, solo, and what's really appealing about it is you're traveling through some of the higher peaks of the Wallowas with some amazing views, and also getting to have some really beautiful ski descent off of some of those prominent features.
I limited my days in this place. It's like my fate is calling. I'm falling for this life. I'll go all in, relax, but no stalling. No nonsense, just a moment to soak it all in. I'll be swimming, not giving no problem, no stress or no thought. Ism, schism that don't exist here, have no fear. See so clear that you meaning of tranquility. Yes, peace has conquered me. So content to just sit here and be. It was so nice.